Good morning, all. Good morning to you. Woohoo! Good morning, Raspberry Hedgehog. Give me a second. I'm getting my everything fired up. My dog's gonna be fired up in a second in my nose if I don't let her up. You saw her there for a short second. How are you today? Hi. As soon as I catch my breath, I am doing well. The concert was great. Um, it was a hard concert because my choir director had passed away in May, which was our last concert. Right after her last concert, she passed away. She'd been our choir director for 15 years, well, mine for 15 years. She's been running that program for nearly 50. Thank you. And so it's been rough going because of that. She was running the program. It was her show. It wasn't anybody else's. So we had a rough time in the beginning yes, very emotional. We had a rough time getting it going. The only good thing, we did make it through. Hold on, I'm getting up to my news so I can put that on. There we go. All right, but it did go well. We finally finished everything. We got everything where we want it. Okay. I am dehydrated this morning. So I'm breaking out my Powerade Zeros. It is 20 degrees in New York. Feels slightly cooler here. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, it did slightly cooler. We have 5 degrees here. Within the next 48 hours, we're expected less than an inch. All right. No biggie. Oh, think they are similar. What we have is Locoaid. Leucoaid. Zaid. Probably. It sounds like it. It's a sports drink, really, but it has a lot. It's supposed to have a lot of electrolytes. But this one has 0 sugar. Let's see. It has potassium, vitamin C, vitamin B, magnesium, sodium. Last night I could feel it. Hello, Ashley. How are you today? So, I normally have to take it the day after my concert, so this was pretty good that I didn't have to, that I didn't take it. Oof. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Share Bear. Good morning. How are you, Share Bear? Yeah, my mods will take care of my stuff. I know they are. They're good mods. They know what I like, what I don't like. So you're good. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Uh. So yeah. Good morning. Thank you. Not sure what you that. Yeah. Thank you. Wonderful. Good on you. Whatever. Whatever. It is morning. So it is quite chilly outside, 5 degrees. We're expecting less than an inch of snow today, into tomorrow. It is, what is it? Oh, it's 17 in the house. I suppose I should turn on my heat. Probably why my dog wants up my lap right next to me. Oops. Like I said, the heat, not the fan, the heat. All right. Thank you, thank you. It came out, it's coming out really nice too. Had a good rim on it this time. Yeah. If I don't instantly make you a mod, that means. Honestly, if you ask me to make you a mod, I won't. If you don't ask me and you're here for a couple times, long enough for me to get to know you, then I'll think about it, and then I do it when I've seen that you're here a couple times. Seen that you've here a couple times. Not seen. Sheesh. Yeah, first thing in the morning for me too. I know it's not for you guys, but for me it's the first thing in the morning, and my heater did not turn on heat. It went on lovely fan. Look. I have to turn it off for a second, and then I'll pay attention to what I asked. That's all right. You know what? To each its own. I don't pretend to understand everybody, but dang. Well, at first I thought to myself, that could be, there is a method of not needlepoint, but of this that you have to. You guys can't see my dog right now. She is staring right at me. I'll see. No, I can't. I can't do that. Wait a minute. There you go. See how she's staring right at me? So, hold on. It'll stop in a second. Yeah, it's a tad cold in here when she stares at me like that. That either means that she needs to go to the bathroom. Yeah, it's 62 in my house. 62 Fahrenheit for those who don't know. Celsius. It's 17 degrees Fahrenheit for me here in the house. Oh, time to turn on the heat a little. Yeah, I swear she can bore a hole in my soul with her eyes. Right? Hey, how come she got a fuzzy hanging on you? Would you stop trying to sniff my hand while I'm pulling a fuzzy off? There we go. She had a fuzzy on her head. Yeah, dogs, I swear they can do so many things with those eyes. They can plead for food. They can look guilty. Yesterday she had a rough day. She was growling at a lot of people. I don't think she was feeling good. And she hasn't eaten her breakfast yet today, so I'm not sure she's feeling great today. Sara. Yes, Sarah. Sara. Yes. Miss Sarah. Her full name is Miss Sarah Fox. I'm sorry, I was just telling them what your name was. Oh, you're cold. You're shivering. I'm sorry, sweetheart. We'll get the house warm in a minute. Yep, that's why you're up here with me. Okay, come here. Come here. There you go. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that you require to be warmer in life. Because you need more warmth than everybody else. Because you have no hair. Yeah. There you go. Is that better? Is that better? All right. Yep, Miss Sarah Fox. Because she has a little foxy face. Hold on. The heat's warming up. Okay? I just put her underneath the blanket. Yeah. I just put her underneath my blanket, and I have a blanket on whether it's 100 degrees in the house or not. So most of the time I can't judge whether or not I'm cold. So that's what I have so far. Let me see how many rows I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5 more rows to go. Hello, Razzie. Raz. Hi, Raz. How are you? Good morning. In my time, my world, it is morning. It is 6:55 a.m. I am on the East Coast of the United States. So I am on Eastern Standard Time. Almost new there? You're a new YouTuber? Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Join the crowd. We don't talk about much. We just talk about life and how things are going. How's your channel going? What's your channel about? Tell us about it. Looking for positivity. All right. I'll tell you what, if you show up tomorrow, I will come sub your channel. I sub those who sub me and who support me and who support my friends. So go ahead and stick around for a while. I have a lot of small channels in here. I think I only have 622 people, but I'm working on it. I like kind of having my small group because that means I know who everybody is who comes in. So I've been working on my apartment. One thing I'm really horrible at. Well, keep plugging at it. Make sure you make your shorts. Make sure you oh, sorry, my hair's not messing with me. Make sure you make your shorts. Make sure you do your lives and your long form videos, which are long form are over 3-minute videos. Good job, Cher Bear. Thank you, Raspberry. Appreciate it. You know what, Cher Bear, you're right. I'm sorry, Raz. I am gonna go over and sub you right now. Cher Bear's right. I shouldn't make that a condition. Thanks, Cher Bear. I appreciate it. All right. So, hi, Miss Daisy. There you go. All right, I'm subbed up to you, and I commented on a short. And later I will watch some shorts, okay? How you doing, Miss Daisy? Kelly. Now we got 2 Kellys in the house. I'm working on my hat. This is looming my hat. I like these colors. They're a little. I'm a blue. Blue's my favorite color. Really. Every time I say blue's my favorite color, though, people are like, "Oh, you're one of them." No, I just like blue. I'm okay. I'm going to shower and attempt to start my day. Hi, feeling a little bleh. Oh, Raspberry, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Yeah, I just got up a few minutes ago. My alarm went off at 6:30. Dreaming this really weird dream that I was a employee at the supermarket, and one girl had just gone off in the ambulance, one worker had just gone off in the ambulance, and I had kids trying to burn themselves purposefully on the supermarket grill, because if they did that, then they could get compensation and get money back. It's a really weird dream, just to let you know. Share Bear, I hope you are able to get your day going. Maddie! How are you, Maddie? Good morning, good morning. There we go. Bye, Raspberry. Have a great, great day, and I wish you enough. Bye. Thank you for chatting. See ya. Maddie, how you doing today? You working? Oh, wait, you said you had off this week. I watched you last night tying your flies. That was kind of cool. Hi, Tool Man. How you doing today? Guys, there's a other fellow on here named Raz6K Ben. If you could sub up his channel, blow up his channel with some likes and some subscribes, I would appreciate it. How's everybody? What's everybody planning on doing today? It's Tuesday. I have there you go, sweetheart. Today I have a doctor's appointment. Yes, I know I have a lot of doctor's appointments. But I have a doctor's appointment, well, two actually. One with the chiropractor, and one's just a weight check to make sure that I'm not gaining weight, so. Which I'm pretty much staying the same, but that's because of vacation, and then you force yourself to eat food, like at Thanksgiving, that you normally don't eat, and now I'm back on track, but I'm probably weighing the same. And she has to listen to my lungs because I have COPD and I get sick very quickly. So, anyway, what's on everybody else's schedule? How's everybody doing? Oh, yesterday, I hung up my new map. Well, it's not new. My map from my house. My son brought it over. And I organized some stuff. My sister gave me a spice rack that actually, what's the word? Magnetizes to your refrigerator. So I have a new spice rack, which helped me get rid of a lot of stuff. My cabinet was overflowing. I'm a spicy girl. I like my stuff spicy. Good morning, Tool Man. I didn't get to your channel yesterday. I don't think. I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't remember a lot of yesterday. All right, you two. Give those kids extra hugs. Tomorrow's never promised. So I've been straightening, which is a complaint that my building manager has, is that I'm very cluttered. So I am working on it. Showed you my new coloring book that I got yesterday. I was so excited. That is Finding the Rainbow Through the Rain. She is one of my favorite YouTubers and one of my first YouTubers that I ever subscribed to. She's pretty awesome. She gives you a question every day to answer. Yesterday's question was, do you like handmade or bought gifts? And are you a person that wraps gifts just before you go, like on December 24th before Christmas? Or are you a person that wraps gifts well in advance? May your hearts be bright, and from now on, may your will be the brightest light. Thank you, Raz. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So, my question is your house cluttered? Or are you a person that can't stand clutter and everything has a spot? Oh, are you a person that's cluttered, or are you very organized? I am not very organized. I'm working on it because I think it will help my mental health if I do get organized a bit better. Especially my craft area. Right now you can't see my craft table because it's full. So, oh, excuse me. Thank you. It is a hat. Oh, I keep forgetting what number I'm on though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 3 more rounds, but I think I have my counts off. I think I need 1 more. I don't think I need 3. I think it's 15 rounds. 15 for the brim and then 15 for the rest of the hat as well. Or 10 for the brim and then 15 for the hat. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 10 for the brim and 15 for the hat. So this is what I call looming. People call this crocheting. It's not crocheting. Crocheting is with a needle. I'm not working with a needle. I don't have any other numbers but the one my little tool here. My dog has stuck her head in. You can kind of see her ear right here. She's got her nose in the cover. So I make these every year. I make them for the VFW and the Pregnancy Care Center. Every year our crochet club downtown has a project, and this year's project was the VFW and just the VFW. So every year though, I always make hats for the Pregnancy Care Center. They're right now in my car because I was going to drop them off and then I got myself distracted and I didn't. This one is going to be mine because I love blue. And I wanted a different hat than my thermal hat, which I'll wear on like days today where it's 5 degrees. And I'm going to try, I don't know if I have enough to make another scarf to go with it. So that was my day. We have lots of exciting things in town happening. We have Christmas downtown, I think, coming up. We have, which is pretty much like a food truck thing. And then we have some vendors who brave the cold. Unless I missed it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Our town was in a survival mode. There's nobody there. What? Do you have to bark? Bark, bark. She's looking at me like, what are we doing? So our town got taken over. It was called 47, something 47. Yep, she's there. You can see her ear right here. She's tucked in. She got cold. I let the house drop a little too low for her. Hi, Skeeter. Wait, Skeeter's on here? Did I miss Skeeter? Did I miss Skeeter? No way. Skeeter, my man. Where are you? I don't see Skeeter. Where's Skeeter? Outdoors with Skeeter. You changed your name. You were Skeeter 72. Good morning, Skeeters. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, Skeeter. I was watching you yesterday with your Krampus costume on. Good morning. So Skeeter lives right up the road from me. He does fishing and general talks like I do. Miss Daisy does talks as well in the morning. And Daisy May is her dog's name. And she's got some cool games during the day. She plays with everybody. So sub up her if you need some people. Raz, I saw you had some animals on yours. And yep, Skeeter lives right up the road from me. About a 15-minute drive, if that. Don't ask me. I'm horrible with times and whatnot. Yep, Skeeter's a cool man. I really enjoy him. Cleaning out Sarah's boogers. Boogers. So. I am not a big drinker of Powerades or any kind of aids, but I am dehydrated, so sorry I missed you, Skeeter. I apologize. Dang it. So this tool, for some reason, is not going in my indents very well. So I'm having to use a little bit more force. Hi, Ryan from Virginia. How are you this morning? Oops, wrong way. How are you from Virginia this morning? What's the temperature in Virginia? We have 5 degrees Fahrenheit here. I don't know. I think blooming is very, very easy, especially the stitch I do, which is called the E-stitch or E-wrap. I think it's pretty easy. The hard part is this part of pulling one little line out from everything. I do have a tutorial on it somewhere on my channel. Alright, same stuff, different day. Like 25 here. We got 3 inches of snow yesterday. Awesome, awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make a difference when you're trying to do something like this. Healthcare shut down with the Senate. Well, what else is new? Shooting star bias bow. Have yourself merry little Christmas now. I don't know why that came to my brain. Oh, okay. That works. That works. I do this quite a lot. I do it mostly for the VFW and the Pregnancy Care Center. I make hats to keep everybody warm. I just found this yarn and it looked nice and warm, and it's in the colors that I wanted. So I got two of, oh, and they were on sale for I think there was $3 or $4, something like that. So when they're on sale, I try to get them. So we'll see. I've got to make some cookies soon because that's what I'm giving everybody for Christmas. I've got a couple more pounds of pecans, so I'll probably do that today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because honestly I have inspection tomorrow morning and I don't want to clean a second time. So in the US, if you have government housing like I do, inspections come randomly most of the time, or if you live in government housing but privately owned, you can have inspections as often as they'd like. So I live on I have government housing but privately owned, so I get inspected once a month, which used to be once every 6 months, and now and then it went to once every 3 months, and now it's once a month. And I'm pretty sure it's because of 2 or 3 people who, didn't do well on their inspections, and then the rest of us have to suffer with it. So, I don't know about everybody else in the world. Yeah, my Eagles got beaten last night. It was not a thriller. The Eagles been throwing the ball to the Chargers all freaking night. The only thing is when they had the ball, they would actually, score with it. But nope, they gave it to the Chargers. The Chargers got it close enough. They made it 16-16, and then at the very end, they kicked the Chargers kicked the field goal, and of course it went in, and they're still my team. I am not a fair weather fan. They are still my team. What's everybody else's football team if you follow football? Miss Jamaica had a scary fall? Well then. That's one thing I didn't understand. Like, they say stuff about, you shouldn't publicize embarrassing things about other people, and then they go and put Miss Jamaica's fall all over national news. Look, I fell out there on the sidewalk. Hi, Crisco. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm a little squeaky this morning, I hear. Yeah, looks like we're going to be getting a wind advisory, and we're going to get some possible snow. And then we've got we've got a strong push from the south, so we might not get the second snow. Only if it changes. 3 to 6 inches, but up in Toronto. So we might get an inch or 2. Doubt it, but... How are you today, Crisco? Ryan, your wife likes the Cowboys, but we don't have a regular TV, so we can't keep up with sports. We just wait to hear about the final scores. All right, I get that. I get that. I wouldn't have this TV if my brother wouldn't have paid for it for me. So, I ever tell you that I was bullied when I was on a live, so I had to write songs of the meanies to get it off my back. I do that as well, but that's a great coping skill. Well done, well done. You know, bullying online is real. People don't realize how real that is. I try to be as kind as I can be. There are times where I get frustrated, so therefore I'll give your channel a break a little bit. I had yesterday there was an incident that I got frustrated with an online YouTuber, and they were expecting us to carry the conversation. The people watching, they were expecting us to carry the conversation, and to me, that's not how a live works. If nobody's talking in your chat, that's because you're not giving a topic of conversation for everybody to talk about. And just to say, well, you guys just can talk in the comments, that's boring for me. Yep, trolls do come with the territory. They do. And you know what, though? If you give your time and effort to the trolls, if you let them rent for free in your headspace, then they're going to keep coming after you because they see it bugs you, and they're just going to keep coming after you. You got to get some good mods that will protect your channel. Like this morning when that lady said that weird thing, and immediately my Raspberry Hedgehog had it off of there and went, nope, that's not acceptable on this channel. Because she knows it's not acceptable, and that's the end of it. Great. I'm glad you're doing great, Crisco. Don't let people rent space in your head for free. And I know it's easier said than done. But just don't let them rent space. You've got enough stuff in your life going on. You quietly delete the comment. The second time you delete them. Hi, Vishnu. How are you today? I got a 2-strike system. The first time, shame on me, or shame on you. The second time, shame on me, and you're out of here. We don't do a third time. I have a 2-strike system. And if I ignore your comment, then that means I'm not too happy with it. And most of my mods know that, so. I don't give them satisfaction because my friend Tina said they aren't worth my time because they aren't. Yep. They aren't worth our time. Not worth our time and effort, and you might as well just go ahead and just let them go their way. All right, now we gotta, hold on. We got to get it fluffed out. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There's the hat for me. All right, so we got to push this through on the other side so we can pull this together. There we go. Huh. Is Michael Moore's products like really good? Like, so now didn't he used to be like purses and whatnot, and now he is like perfumes? I don't understand that, for one. Whew, I am doing well. I am doing well. How are you? You're good? Sorry. I knew I asked you that already, but my brain. Good, I'm glad you're good. Today is a good day. It's going to be a good day. Don't worry about, don't give them the time and space. They don't deserve it. But right now what I'm doing is tying off my string that I had going around. So once it's in a knot, then I take my scissors that are attached to my chair because I keep losing them, and I tie that off. That little piece heads for the garbage can, and there we go, and there we go. Woohoo! Look at that. Just perfect for my head. Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, I will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. 10 out of 10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What I'm doing, I have another phone right here. This is my old phone. I need my words a little bit closer to me so I can read them. All right, my doggy in my PFP has some numbers on YouTube in the past 2 years. I had almost 12K subs and 1.5 million views. I make him look cute and funny. All right, I'll have to look at it like I said, once I'm done. Do I have you subscribed? Let's see. Go to channel. I don't. Well, you have 12.6K now. Great job. And I see Roscoe the Famous Frog. Let's see. Oh, that is a cute one. Got a cute face. You see that, guys? Fun. Hello. All right, now I'm subscribed to you, so you got another subscriber. You're all about your local community, which means live stream I'm doing gets super chats. The stream that gets the donos after YouTube's cut. 100% the church gets 100% after YouTube's cut. My gameplay or chilling outside on streams to go to me, bills and gas and Pokemon packs and stuff. My wrestling lives will go to the community as gift cards and toys and stuff for the children at wrestling events. I'm giving it all away, all live. I post shorts to update wrestling events because they are not always in town or close to me. But yeah, this is my YouTube vision. All right. You make money grading Pokemon cards through GameStop. It'll always go towards my giveaway items. Awesome. Nice channel. You're not monetized yet? You're probably getting pretty dang close, though. I just won the Oscar. J-Lo. All right. You're Midwest. Oh, no, I'm not Midwest. I'm Pennsylvania Dutch. I have a Pennsylvania Dutch Southern twang. Yeah, it's going to take me forever to get. I have 622 subs. You know what? I'm okay with that. Honestly, I do YouTube because I'm lonely at times. I have 5 kids, 9 grandkids, and 23 great-grandchildren. Now, the backstory of that. My husband was 28 years older than me, and he passed away in 2014 via car accident. And his family is most of that. I have 1 biological child. Now, I call them all my kids, but I don't see them very often. I will say that 2 of my grandkids do Snapchat me every day. It's a picture, but at least they, take the time out of their day. So, how did my concert go? It went well. We were very pleased with it. I can't post any of it because it'll all have copyright strikes no matter what I do, because it's music. Even though our choraleers buy the rights to the music, we're not allowed to, we can't post it. So, but it did go well. We were allowed. We did well. Everybody's favorite song was the um, Mary Did You Know? So it went well. I enjoy it. All right. So, yeah, I think dogs are really lucky. My Sarah girl right here, I was her last chance saloon, really. She has aggression sometimes towards people's and towards other dogs. And she was living with my best friend. My best friend brought her home from Korea. And unfortunately, she just got too aggressive for their house. They had 4 or 5 dogs. So, um, my friend called me and said, "Hey, I got a deal for you. You take the dogs. I'll pay for boarding and veterinarian for the rest of her life, but you take her for the rest of yours or hers." I said, "All right." So she came to live with me for a month trial just to see if I could, deal with it. I've never had a dog before, so it worked out well. She and I got along well together, and she's pretty much my saving grace in some social situations. I have noise intolerance, so she helps me kind of tune out the background noise and focus with her. She also helps me in meltdowns to be able to focus on her. She gives me lots of bops, to tell me, "Hey, yo, I'm okay, you're okay, we're all okay, the world's okay." Um, she has hypothyroidism and alopecia. She's got a naked hiney, and right now she's got a naked neck. The hypothyroidism makes her lose hair in weird places sometimes. She gets grumpy because she gets pancreatitis quite often. So she gets a little grumpy at people. No, I've never heard of a pet alligator. My J-Lo is an Aussie, and sometimes she makes me say, "Aussie, Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi, oi." Animals are the cheat code on YouTube. If you know how to work with, they always say they gods and angels in disguise. Whoops, wait. Alright. Prison break somewhere. Hold on. Yeah. I'm relatively close to you from the Midwest. Not the Midwest, but yeah, I have people a lot of times tell me my Pennsylvania Dutch Southern twang represents a lot of areas. I grew up in Pennsylvania, mainly. I moved to Pennsylvania when I was 3. I've lived in over 58 places. A lot of them with my mom and dad, and a lot of them with myself. I am hoping that this is my last place. I really think it will be. That's about all I have to say about that. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want a pet alligator. Like, I don't know that. Like, I know dogs are domesticated now. Most dogs are domesticated. Like wolves aren't, but some are. Some are getting more and more and more domesticated as life goes. But I don't know that Chop Chop is one of those animals that I would ever want. Choppy choppies are hurtful. When they can take off your bite with one arm. Here they are splashing Miss Universe again that she fell. She just walked right off that stage. Dang. Oh, okay, that was a bad fall though. She suffered a brain bleed, lost consciousness. Yikes. Okay, that was a bad fall, but I'm not sure that like it needed to be splashed all over. I was 31. I was older. It with my issues with my brain, it took me a while to find a man that I loved. And I still love him to this day. Of course, he died in 2014 due to a car accident. He snapped his neck. My grandson was driving him to the other grandson's birthday party and rear-ended a car. My husband's neck went forward. I miss him every day, but he did understand me. And he understood a lot of the way my brain worked. Not all the time. Not all the time, but I have trouble with processing things and being able to put what's in my mind into my mouth and out. Sometimes I don't process death well. I don't process, like I won't feel a death for months after. I didn't feel my husband's death in probably 5 years. That's when I finally started feeling it. My mother's death I didn't process yet. My father's death, and that's been 3 and 4 years, I have not processed yet. My best friend Laura, I haven't processed her death yet. My brain takes a while to process things. The hospital near me did a study on my brain and said that I definitely have some brain damage. And I don't want to assume. Thank you, Crisco. I don't want to assume like why I have brain damage because I had a couple traumas in my life, from people-induced traumas and falling traumas. So, but I did get brain damage, so now it takes a while for my brain to understand things. My caseworker will tell me stuff and she'll say, okay, now, do you need me to repeat the entire thing again? And I'll say, yes, but keep it shorter. I had to sign a lot of papers yesterday because they're trying to get me an aide to come in and help me with some daily tasks that I forget to do, and help me keep going. So, with that being said, I had to sign a whole bunch of papers yesterday, and she kept rereading the papers for me so I would understand. I do know how to read, obviously. You can see I'm reading my text there. I can read well beyond college level. I just don't understand well beyond college level. I'm probably at an 8th grade level for reading comprehension, which is okay. You know, probably why I read youth books the most. Right now, I just started this one. One Dark Window, I think it is. Yep, One Dark Window. Pretty cool. I like it so far. I haven't read far into it. I'm only on page 6. So that tells you there. I haven't read far into it. But it's pretty cool. I have all the way. I have 409 pages of it. And this is book 1, The Shepherd King. So what I like to do is I love to get books, and then I find out if my library needs them. And if they don't have them, they go to them. So I'm very excited to be able to finish these books up. I have 19 books on 19, 20, 21, 22 books right now on my waiting list. Winter, I generally read very, very quickly. I will restart my reading goal of 50 books in this coming next year. I did not make that goal this year because I knew I was moving. And for me, I need to make obtainable goals, but ones that I need to work just a little bit to obtain. And reading is one of them. I do remember most books, but not a lot in detail. I'll be able to tell you, like, yeah, I'll show you one. I just finished reading The Orphan Train. It's a very, very good book. It's about a girl, and I already can't remember her name. If I can. All right, hold on. Vivian and Molly. Okay, so it takes place in two different time sets. Back in the 1800s, there was a train that would pick kids up in New York City, and this is a true story. Pick kids up in New York City and take them out to the Midwest to adopt them out because kids were, homeless or abandoned, or their parents died, or orphans. So they would take them out, and sometimes their homes would be really, really nice, and other times their homes weren't so nice. Well, Vivian was one such child. She got on the train, and the first home she had 5 different homes. The first home she had, she was returned really quickly because of something, I can't remember. The second home, she worked in a factory and lived in a closet, and then she was returned. Hi, Random Vibes. How are you? And then the third home, she was accosted by a man, the head man, and of course the wife chucked her out. The fourth home, she went to a very fancy, she went to a, it was kind of like a hotel for women back in the 1800s. I can't remember what they call it. But all the single ladies worked there. So she lived with her teacher. And then the fifth home, she finally got a good home that they loved her, and they changed her name to Vivian. She had 3 different names during the course. So where Molly comes in, this is the second time schedule. Molly comes in 2011. She has been abandoned by her mother. Her mother chooses drugs over her. And Molly needs to complete community service because she ran from the library carrying a book, and I can't remember what the book is called. It's an old-time book. But she loved the book, and she said she didn't think the library would miss it. So when she ran with the book, of course, the library caught her, so now she needed complete community service, 50 hours. So a friend says, hey, my grandmother needs her closet cleaned out. Can that be the 50 hours? The grandmother, Vivian, agrees to it. Through this attic, she's learning about Vivian's story and seeing how much it connects with her story about feeling abandoned, and the mother wasn't able to take care of them. So what happened to Vivian, why she became an orphan, there was a fire, and they thought that her mother and her sister died, and her father and her brother. So really only her father and brother passed away in the fire. So Molly goes and researches on the internet and finds out her mother is still living, and so is her sister. So Molly, that's how the whole story connects. So Molly and her sister, connects with her sibling and her mother, and gets them back together in the end. So it was a good story. I am doing well, Random Vibes. I got a new coloring book the other day. It's got A Dash of Grandma, Pinch of Home. It's got some really nice, like if you don't want cartoon characters and things like this, This is all home stuff, like stuff you find at grandma's home. Okay, some of grandma's home. It's not all of them. But I really enjoy the fact that it's just it is color test page. The paper in this book is wonderful for using colored pencils, crayons, and alcohol-based markers. All pages are only printed on one side to prevent the bleed through. However, sometimes it still happens, so I recommend placing a thicker sheet of paper between the pages you are coloring. Think cardstock or a thin piece of cardboard. This step will help the colors from bleeding through and ruining your beautiful masterpiece. I am from... Oh no, I didn't draw these. This is a finding the rainbow through the rain. She has a YouTube channel, and she wrote this, and you know, it doesn't have her name on it. It just says Ellie and Sam, and I can't. Mama Carol, that's her name, Carol. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't have. This is just a coloring book I ordered. So I am from the great state of Pennsylvania. I was telling you about the other book I was reading. This is Archibald and the Lost Witches. So that's the other book I'm reading. All right. Morning, wicked freezing. Morning in my country, ya, ayah. Ayah. I remember that. Ayah. Give me one advice based on your experience. Never look down on anybody unless you are helping them up. That's my advice. Ayah. Tuesday. Yeah, it is 5 degrees here. See if it warmed up any. Nope. Oh, it went down 1. Feels like -3. So the wind is starting to pick up. We must have a storm coming through. Looks like we kind of do. Looks like we could have some rain tomorrow morning about 5, 6 a.m. Or not rain, snow. Oh, my Daniel sent me a snap. Let's see what he sent me this morning. I was talking about my grandkiddos. Oh, that's my Daniel. He sends me a snap every morning. Oh, here, I'm going to turn it around and send him back a snap. All right, let me see. La, 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 la. Oh, wait, I got to put my camera down and aim up. There we go. Oh. All right, let's send that to all my grandkiddos. There we go. Everybody sent. So it is 4 degrees now with a -3 temperature. 1 degree here right now. Of course, that is Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So let me see here. I have that up here, so... Whoops, not that one, this one. So we have 4... negative 15 Celsius right now. It is kind of chilly. I wish I was from Graceland because that's where my favorite artist Elvis gave his life. Yeah, Elvis was a good guy. He definitely did a lot of charity work, didn't he? Hello, Oliver. How are you today? See, I don't have any of my mods on right now, unless Vishnu is still here. How are you today, Oliver? trying to grab my hand for? Don't you go fighting me. She's giving me fights this morning. Are you fighting with me? You throwing paws so early in the morning? Are you throwing paws at me? Don't you show me them teeth. I'll take them teeth and wrap them around your eye too so you can't see what you're saying. Oh, hold on. I'll show you Miss Sarah. Come here. Ugh. So this is my bundle of love. There's my bundle of love. Miss Sarah, you can see her little bit of nakedness right there. That's all right. Here. So her name is Sarah Fox. Say hi. Wait. There we go. Say hi, everybody. Say hello. My name's Sarah Fox. I don't really care what my mom's doing, but hello. She's not a real kissy girl, but she does kiss when I kiss her. Let's get... Oh, is that where it is? Okay. I finally found where she's hurting. Alright, it's that foot now. Alright. Thank you for finally showing me. Alright. So she's been hurting over the last day or so. And I haven't been able to find it. And I've been really worried about her. She hasn't really been limping or anything. Whee! So, I tried to find it last night and she didn't yip at all. God bless you. She didn't yip at all. So, now that she's yipped, I know which leg it is. It's your left leg facing me. Oh, wait. Yeah. It's your left leg. Good morning, Oliver. How are you? So the Powerball jackpot is at $930 million. Not sure what you need with that much money. Honestly, I think money just makes things rougher on you. Oh, this is my scissors. I have it attached to my chair because I lose my scissors quite often. Excuse me. Don't lick my elbow. Don't look at me like that. Sheesh. I'm sorry. I know. What did I do? I have to put on your sweatshirt, you know. Before we go out, you have to put on a sweatshirt. It's cold outside. At below 20, you need a sweatshirt on. So, I have about 3 or 4 more minutes. I'll be on, and then I'll be off starting my day. I have an appointment at 8:30, and then an appointment at 10. And then I get to come home and relax and keep cleaning for tomorrow's inspection. And I got tomorrow's keep cleaning for inspection. I finally got my world map up so I can start looking for where people live. And then I got some diamond art I want to finish up today. It's been sitting here and sitting here and sitting here. And I think I know who I want to give it to. So, I've got diamond art to finish up. I've got presents to wrap for Christmas. 2 appointments. I got my book that I want to get a chapter read. Yeah. I think that's going to be the extent of my day. I want to make some cookie stuff. I want to toast some pecans. I have a lot of pecans. I have a gallon-sized baggie to toast and a sandwich bag and a quart-sized bag. I need to get it all toasted so that I can... I know, sweetheart. You didn't mean to yell at me. I know. It's okay. If you hurt somewhere, I can't do nothing about it. But we're going to... I hope you have a wonderful day too, Riley. I wish you guys enough. I hope your days are full and happy, and I hope you learn to live, love, and be happy. Don't worry about what others think. Keep moving on. As my message to Oliver, I deleted it once. I ignored his $100. I ignored I said hi to his yo, but we ignore them and keep moving on. That's what you do to your trolls. Ignore them and keep moving on. It's not really worth it, is it? It's not. So, that's my message to you. Ignore things and keep moving on. And remember, don't look down on anybody unless you're helping them up. Okay? Bye, everybody.